Alright, YouTube. Sad to say, I'm going to need to make another one of these videos. It's an oil changing video. The reason being is a lot of people don't know how. I've made ones in the past. Not sure if they're up anymore, but you must, the first step to changing your oil, get the right oil, the right weight of oil for the season you're going to use your lawnmower in. This is winter. I use a 1030 in this in the winter time. Yes, I do run this around in the winter time from time to time. I just run a 1030 in this all the time, though. I use Royal Purple. You might be thinking, why would you want to put an expensive oil in it? I just felt like it, you know. That's what I ran in it last time. But the second step to changing your oil is to preheat your engine. You must preheat your engine to change your oil. This goes for anything: semis, go-karts, lawnmowers, 4-stroke weed trimmers, anything. It doesn't matter what you're changing your oil in, you need to preheat. One reason it helps the oil come out faster, as you can see, it's coming out very fluidly. You don't have to wait for half an hour for it all to come out. Second reason, it stirs all the settlement up in the bottom of the engine. All that grease and grime and crap down in the bottom of the engine that you're trying to get out from changing the oil, you don't get out because you don't preheat it, because all that settlement settles to the very bottom of the engine and it sits there. When you drain the oil out, it's still sitting there. When you put new oil in, it mixes in with the new oil, makes the new oil dirty. This should make sense to you guys. As you can see, this oil is very dirty. It should have been changed a while back. But you must preheat your oil. See, that's almost done draining. There's still a little bit coming out, yes, but it's almost done because I preheated my oil. That's going to be the number one thing in this video, is to preheat your oil. Sorry if I said that too much, but it's true. You got to. There's a lot of stuff just actually coming out now. There's a lot of goobers coming out of the bottom of the engine. It's like sludge. It also, settlement as in sludge, that's what I mean by settlement. It's the sludge in the bottom of the engine. It's got to be mixed up and stirred up in the oil, and you shut your engine off, then drain it. You don't let it sit for like 4 minutes. Just unplug it. Just watch out. It is hot. You preheated your oil. It's hot. Don't burn yourself. I use an old pan or an old pot, old camper's pot, to drain my oil into. That's what I've used for many years. That's what I'll continue to use, is this old pot. Because it fits right under lawnmowers. It fits in spots like that. So it will sit, you know, it holds quite a few quarts of oil. It works just fine. Now, whether or not you put an oil additive in your oil or not, it matters to those who do it, you know. If you want to put an oil additive in it, then put an oil additive in it. I put Marvel Mystery Oil in my engines. That's just what I buy it by the gallon. As you can see, that's a whole full gallon of Marvel Mystery Oil. This stuff will dissolve all of your sludge, your settlement, your buildup, your whatever. It like dissolves it. Works very well. And I run it in every oil change I ever do in anything. I've also heard Lucas is very good oil additive. Their heavy-duty oil stabilizer, whatever it's called. That stuff's really good too, I've heard. You know what, I mean, you just really got to do things right if you want it to work the first time you do it. Now, you can see it's dripping there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I always pull the lawnmower over a little bit, or lift it up on the opposite side to try to get all of the oil out. And this thing's heavy. See, just a whole bunch more just came out. I can hear it. Very avid at getting all of the oil out. That's something I try to do with every oil change. Just get all the oil out. Alright, so that's done draining. It's just dripping now. I'm going to close that off. The stuff that just came out of it is royal purple. That's what I run in this tractor. The reason being is when I got this tractor, it had a beautiful compression. You know, it was really hard to turn over. It's still hard to turn over by hand, you know, because of that beautiful compression that it's got. And yes, I know it's not a smart idea to use vice grips on an oil plug, but that's just what I have right now, so don't criticize me about that. I already know. And if you comment on that, I'll just delete your comment. Anyways, what I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, so it has, somebody's calling me. Oh, I'll just pick it up later. Anyways, it had beautiful compression, and I wanted to stay beautiful compression because I use this tractor a whole lot. Use all my tractors a whole lot. So I decided to put a synthetic oil in it. Looked around for a while and always looked at the royal purple stuff and just decided to put some royal purple in it, you know. Alright, so I'm going to put some marble in it now. See if we can shoot that in there. Oh, spillage. That's a little much Marble Mr. Oil, but I like the stuff, so. Alright, and then the rest of it, royal purple. And yes, this oil is actually purple. I'm making a mess of this oil change. Wow, what a beautiful mess. Should have a funnel, but I don't. It's in the shed and I didn't feel like going and getting it. This engine's a 1-quart engine. It'll take 1 full quart of oil. So it's going to be a little less this time because I put more marble in there, so. Check it there. It should be full. But as you can see, I'm not sure if you can see this or not. Yeah, you can't. That oil in there is actually purple. A while back, I actually made a video. If you guys, I'm saying this now for my new subscribers. My old subscribers should remember this video. I put a video on quite a while back of when I got this tractor. I was going to change the oil, and I wanted their opinion on what kind of oil I should put in it. And a lot of people said Castrol Syntec. I love Castrol oil. I use that stuff in a lot of different things. Yep, it's full. I got a voice message, but I use Castrol and everything, and they said a few other things, and then a little bit more of a majority said royal purple, so I put royal purple in it, you know. That's just what I decided to put in there. Actually, I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Let me go up closer. There's actually a little sludge build up on the side of the mower there. That is sludge from inside the engine. Oh my gosh. That's what came out of the engine. And that's why I preheat. It's obviously cooled down from hitting a cold frame, but yeah, look at that. You zoom back out here. Look at that. It's just sludge. That's what came out of the engine. Please preheat your engine. Alright. I guess that's enough with this video. Talk to you later, YouTube. I'm going to clean this up. I made it quite a bit of a mess, but Alright, see you later, YouTube. Bye.